So, whoa. Suddenly, there's an intense release of compressed air from Sumeragi's body. What is happening? What the hell? It's transformed! It's like it's now Megatron! And now, the finale of Robotics Notes Elite. Like a smokescreen, it engulfs the entire spider. The strength leaves its legs. The spider's belly virtually rips open and its body splits. From inside, a slender humanoid silhouette slowly rises up. Wow. So this is the Kaminagi side of Sumeragi, right? There, from within the giant body of the spider, rises forth a slim bipedal robot about half the height of Super Gunbuild 1. Oh man, now we have to deal with this. Wonderful. What can it do? We don't know what it can do. Exactly. The smoke clears.
Kaminagi. Oh. すげえな。かっこいい。見とれてる場合。ごめん。カイ、注意して。あの人もこう言ってた。これ以上は力攻めで落とせる相手ではないぞって。
I know that all too well. I once again turn my attention to Kaminagi's form. A jet black body with yellow lining, human-like arms with fingertips, slender legs. It's almost like a medieval knight in black armor. I can see why Akio was so enraptured. Yeah. According to the data, Kaminagi stands a little over 5 meters tall. It's only about half the height of Super Gunbuild 1. Our robot is nearly twice the size. So then, why is this thing projecting such an overwhelming aura? It has just as much power as Sumeragi, doesn't it? It has a monstrous presence. It's like that thing is looking into me. Like looking into my soul? I can't help but tremble. But I set the pile bunker to a 45-degree angle.
Action! Slo-mo!
Again? 5th time's the charm? My god. Here we go. Round 2 has already begun. Little does she know that as she wastes her time posing, she's already in range of my pile bunker. Input command. Accurately and without error. Oh god. Take this, Misane. Victory is mine. The pile bunker once again fires and produces its painful recoil. But ooh. It dodged? Kaminagi suddenly steps to the side in a dodge. Oh god. She dodged it? That reaction speed is insane. My timing should have been perfect. Now what?
何あの動き
Gee, good question.
早っ
まずい機体性能差は予想以上です先輩
そんな分かってるっつの
My heart rate is insane. Oh god. Good grief. This whole thing is insane now. What are they gonna do if it's so flippin' fast? Even though slo-mo is over, I still feel like I'm suffocating.
ヤシオくん後ろ取られてる
Oh no. With a lightness to its step, Kaminagi has already made its way around Super Gunbuild 1. Already? My movement speed isn't fast enough to turn around. Great. The cockpit has a 360-degree view, but my eyes can't keep up with Misane's speed. So instead, I opt to advance and put some distance between us. But I'm not going to make it in time. I'm prepared to take a hit or two. And just as I look over, I realize Kaminagi isn't even looking at Super Gunbuild 1. What is Kaminagi looking at then? I was completely wrong. Wait, is it going for the rocket? Misane's target. It was never me. It's the Thunder Emperor. Oh god.
なめんじゃねえぞセノミ
Miji? Thunder Emperor suddenly takes off. The truck's 666cc engine roars. The power generator in tow topples over and sparks fly. Still, Thunder Emperor manages to skim by Kaminagi's side and drives off toward the VAB. Oh my god. Things are getting absolutely crazy now. Misane doesn't attempt to pursue them, instead choosing to keep her distance from Super Gunbuild 1. She's trying to keep away from Gunbuild 1. She knows that she doesn't stand a chance against a Gunbuild 1 in this form. Maybe that's it? I mean, I'm just assuming, but I can't help but think that.
ミサネ、そういうことするなんて見損なったよ。
I thought this was our battle. And yet she went after Michi and the others. She probably wanted to destroy a robot's power source. I mean, that does make sense. What with the having to be powered by the lasers, so... But they were defenseless. She knows all too well what had happened to the 5 riding in that truck, damn it!
全員無事か
私死んだはい死んだ今死んだ
But you're talking, Frau, so you're not dead.
腰です。
Are you okay, Subaru? Must have bumped his leg again.
なんとか。はい、私も。よかった。
Yeah, seriously. Thank God.
でもまずいよ。発電機が。
Thanks to how the Thunder Emperor took off, the generator toppled over onto the ground. Oh, right. It's sitting in the middle of the launch complex, useless. With the laser gun unusable, Super Gunbuild 1 has switched to battery power. And I can't remember, how much battery power do we have?
バッテリーは持って5分ってとこ。
5 minutes, okay. It's not a lot of time. The laser mount is useless now. There won't be any more power. I have to hurry. Advance. I close the distance between us. Or at least I try to, but Kaminagi is too fast. While I lumber forward, she can run in circles and retreat diagonally. Whereas we can't. It's like we're too big and clunky. Sidestep and retreat. The fact that Kaminagi can do both at once means it must have amazing leg maneuverability.
はい、追い詰めて。
やってるけどさ。
Yeah. But it's not working.
持久戦を狙ってると思う。
War of attrition? For Misane, excuse me. For Misane and Kimijima Ko, if they can just buy 10 minutes of time, they can make Project Atom a success. They obviously have the overwhelming advantage in terms of machine specs. There's no reason for them to fight. We predicted this situation in our strategy meeting. They also know that we can't just attack the rocket either. They're toying with us.
時間切れでの逃げ切り作戦とはね。あんまりがっかりさせないでよ、ミサネ。
Despite my taunts, Kaminagi shows no signs of changing tactics.
こちら、天王寺です。
Calling from her father's offices, it looks like.
瀬宮所長は無事保護しました。
Upon hearing Naisan's report, Akio perks up.
こちら、天王寺です。
Switched over to Nai.
瀬宮所長は無事保護しました。
The command center I'm currently in is eerily silent.
指令センターは制圧しました。テロリストは、あなたたちと戦っている最中の瀬宮美咲以外、全員、自殺。
Really? All the other terrorists have committed suicide? We were prepared for a gun battle, but in the end, we didn't face a single terrorist on the way here. Huh. Was this part of their plan? The terrorists' plan, that is?
それでロケットの打ち上げ阻止は。
ごめんなさい。
What do you mean you're sorry?
何度試しても、ここからの打ち上げ中止コマンドを受け付けないんです。
Oh. What can we do then?
何それ、どういう。わからない。
No matter what we do, it won't listen to our commands. We asked Chief Senemiya about how to deal with it, and even called the others back at the airport, but no luck.
VAB の横に大型ロケットの発射管制塔があったはず。そこは
その管制塔は今回使われていない。
Chief Senemiya holds up his own phone droid and speaks.
お父さん、無事でよかった。
In response to Akio's words, Chief Senemiya manages to muster a smile. When we charged in here, he was tied up and gagged. He was bound like that for an entire 2 days. And yet he still manages a smile to put his daughter at ease. Dads really are tough cookies. It's like, that Nai knows from experience.
あのロケットの発射管制システムはイプシロンと同じようにモバイル管制で行われているはずだよ。でも担当者だった藤代君の PC はオンラインパスをブロックされてアクセスできなくなっている。
現在の権限者は君島公になっています。
面白い話をしているわね。
Oh, Misane can hear all this. An unfamiliar voice rings out from my phone droid's speaker. Is this Senemiya Misaki? I glance at Chief Senemiya's face to check his expression. He has such a sad look in his eyes.
でもこれで分かったでしょ。あなたたちにロケット打ち上げは阻止できないわ。スメラギを無力化したのは大したものだったけれど。
I'll take the compliment where I can take it.
でもこれまでよ。あなたたちにもう手はない。そこで打ち上げを見届けなさい。
The members of the Robot Club are at a loss for words. I feel like we need a miracle at this point now. And I have to be the bearer of even worse news.
カイトくん、アキホちゃん、ロボ部の皆さん、あなたたちはこの瞬間、陽動部隊ではなくなりました。
Excuse me, what, Nai? Are you saying that you're gonna be the decoy team now?
世界を救えるのは、文字通り、そこにいるあなたたちだけです。
Please forgive us adults for not being able to take responsibility, for putting this heavy burden on you all.
どういう結論を出すにしても、私は、あなたたちの選択に従います。
It's like, I'm sure they all appreciate that coming from Nai. It's like who they don't know super well, but they've come to, become friends with her.
ここで逃げても誰もあなたたちを責めたりはし。
ちょっと静かにしてくんないかな、ナエさん。
え？
I'm surprised.
逃げるって、そんな真似するわけないでしょ。俺はさ、ここに全一になるために来たんだ。ミサネーとの7年ぶりの決着をつけなきゃ、このたぎった気持ちは収まらないんだよ。
It's like Kaito is so determined to settle things with Misane.
ヨシオくん。
濡れる。
実にナンセンスですが、おおむね同意します。 人にはやらなきゃならない時があるってな。これ豆知識。
It's like there's another pro tip that I can get behind.
はい。お姉ちゃんを。
Yes, let's win.
お姉ちゃんを倒そう。
そうこなくちゃ。
Huh, these kids are something else. They're so strong. None of them are losing to this insane pressure. They all believe in what they've made, what they've done.
健闘を。
明夫、
ごめん、お父さん。お姉ちゃんのこと助けられないかもしれない。
無事で。
That's all that matters to Kenichiro. Is just for Akio to be safe. How does he feel about Misane, though? Chief Sinamiya says as he taps the logout button, "There's nothing else we can do. All that's left is to believe in the Robot Club. You can do it, everyone." After hearing Nison's report, I bite down hard on my lip. Either the rocket launches first, or Super Gun Build 1 runs out of power.
X-5 分です。
Only 5 minutes left? Oh my god. Are they gonna be able to do this? I mean, they have to, right? Otherwise, this would be a very, bad ending. And this has to have a good ending, right? It's like, what are they gonna do? It's like my mind is running rampant with what they could possibly do. Oh my god. This is absolutely nuts, but I'm so engaged in this that it's hard for me to stop now.
よう、話は聞かせてもらったぜ。
Hi, Doc.
C 部隊の出番はなさそうだな。
突入してきて、ドク。
Akio wants Doc's team to charge in nonetheless, though. Huh. I mean, we could use all the help we need, so it's like, get in here, Doc. Come on. We could use some help.
もうなりふり構ってられないもん。
了解だ。待ってな。
We're on our way.
ヤシオ先輩、何か策があるんですか？
あるわ
けないでしょ。
Never mind. He doesn't.
あいつに追いつける気はしないよ。
Even now, I just keep advancing, turning a little, and advancing again, over and over. But Kaminagi is gaining distance faster than I can move.
でしょうね。
そんなスバル君の秘策を聞かせてくれないかな。
ありません。残念なが
だと思ったよ。
フラーゴ、足のモーター出力を全開にしてスピードアップするとかできない？
Can she do that?
無茶ぶりにも程があるでしょ、上皇。プログラムで対応できるってレベルじゃねえぞ。こんなことなら頑張るアクセルインパクト用の変形機構をつけておくべきだったよ。
But they didn't.
あの短時間じゃ変形機構なんてつけるのは無理です。
える必殺技とか。さすがにないよ。アイリー、雷とか落ちてこないかな。
A lightning strike?
今日は予報だとにわか雨も降りません。
とにかく近づくしかない。
How? My only hope is to get in and use the pile bunker. Advance! But Kaminagi keeps gaining distance. I feel like a sheepdog. All I can hope to do is carefully choose my route so that I can maybe force Kaminagi into a corner. But Misane can see right through me. Since it's so slow, Super Gunbuild 1 can't even imitate a sheepdog. Suddenly, Kaminagi stops. Why is she stopping? I thought I'd force it in front of the VAB's door, but it suddenly drops its hips. It then comes charging straight at me.
Aki!
Oh! Oh man, we're doing this a lot. Slo-mo brings the world to a crawl. I try to aim the pile bunker at Kaminagi as it approaches me. However, even though my inputs are fast and accurate, the robot's speed is as slow as ever. This is extremely frustrating. Entering slo-mo makes Super Gunbuild 1's speed even more conspicuous, enough to annoy me. My brain and lungs are desperate for oxygen, but they refuse to breathe. My hands and feet are cold, but the inside of my chest is burning hot. My instincts are screaming at me, but my senses as a fighting game player tell me to win, moving my fingers. And yet, is he gonna dodge again? I knew it. It's not enough. The pile bunker whiffs. Kaminagi slips past my side, flashly puts space between us, and stops in front of Sumeragi's wreckage. I just had a crazy thought. Akiho has a fast forward mode. Maybe she can do something with that. Maybe? I mean, we haven't really seen her like really implement her fast forward mode. We've only seen her like get an attack of it. But what if, just what if, her fast forward mode can like possibly turn the tides here?
今、Kaminagiは攻撃できるタイミングだったのに。
But it didn't.
カウンターを警戒してるんだと思う。Kaminagiがどれだけ機動力があっても、攻撃を当てる瞬間には、その足は止まっちゃうから。その瞬間になら、ダメージ覚悟のカウンターを狙えるんだけど、それを嫌ってる。お姉ちゃん！そこに、君島公はいるの？
私が君島公よ。
Okay, excuse me, what?
何を。
I mean, Kimijima Ko can possess her. So, what? With her saying that, is she saying that Kimijima is possessing her, or is it something else?
管制システムを奪いたいなら
Get rid of Kimijima.
私を殺すしかない。
No. We're not gonna kill you. I hope not, anyway. We need to get rid of flippin' Kimijima Ko. Kaminagi tears the front leg off of the wreckage of Sumeragi and raises it up. It removes the armor and transforms the leg into a giant sword, the same height as Kaminagi. Jeez, okay. Now it looks even more like a knight. It's like, except this isn't medieval times. But she still shows no intention of attacking me. As long as I don't move, she won't move either. That seems to be the plan. She's playing the waiting game. Does she really want to kill 5 billion people that badly? I'm here chipping time off of my lifespan just to fight her. Are you telling me I still can't beat her? I still can't win? Is she going to keep toying with me like she always has, all the way until the very end? Was everything I did over the last 7 years for nothing? Is Misune still out of reach? Who am I? Senpai. Am I... Frau? Or Subaru? Yashio Senpai and Kaminagi stare each other down. There's my answer. Just as sexual harassment sensei next to me hits the steering wheel in frustration. Incoming call? A call from a number I don't recognize pops up on my phone drive. Whose number is this again? I think a little. Wait! Mate! Wait. Is it her mom's number?
おお。
古氷、こんな時にふざけてるんじゃない。
She's not.
じゃなくて、沢田くんから連絡来たこれ。
Oh no, it's Sawada. It's like, I thought maybe there was like a glimmer of hope that maybe it would be her mom, like still alive. It's like I want her to be alive. Is he gonna be our saving grace at the last minute here?
つなぐを。
間に合ったか。
Just barely.
待たせたな。こちらで君島港を消滅させるためのウイルスを用意した。
Finally.
DG297 サードエディションバージョン4と連動するように作ってある。ただし効果を発揮させるためには条件を満たさなければならない。
Yeah, what kind of condition?
ウイルスが有効に作用するのは AR の君島公本人の姿が映っている時のみだ。
It's only effective while AR Kimijima is visible. Alright. Okay, so we need Kimijima to come out for us. That shouldn't be too difficult to do.
一度作用さえすればそれで片はつく。
Okay.
以上だ。任せたぞ。
Well, thank you, Sawada. It only took until, like, the countdown has been almost been completely depleted. Lol, what? Did he seriously make us wait and, like, lol, that's all he had to say? LMAO. But I guess that's what makes Sawada-kun so cute. Dude is definitely not interested in the opposite sex. Yeah. How do you know that for sure, Frau? I bet his coworkers think he's gay. That's my women's intuition talking. Nothing wrong with that. Alright.
姿が見えてなくちゃいけないってそんな神凪の操縦席は外からは見えないよ。
We need to get Misane to come on out. How can we do that?
胸のハッチを何とかしてこじ開けるしかありません。
Pry open the chest hatch?
でも向こうからは仕掛けてこないし。
それを使えばミサネを殺さずに済む。
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. It's like, get rid of Kimijima, and we don't have to hurt Misane.
はい。
だったら使うさ。
Wow, Yashio Senpai is Terra motivated.
コナちゃん、そのウイルス今すぐにでも使える。
Sawada-kun lectured me about how to integrate the virus into the system before. What of it?
組み込むのはすぐだけど、再起動が必要な件。
It'll require a reboot. Okay.
その間はスーパーガンツク1は動かせなくなるわけだが。
かかる時間は
That's what I was just wondering.
だいたい1分。
それだけあったらやられちゃう。
Maybe not.
でも向こうもじっとしてます。
That's fair.
気づかれなければ再起動している間も膠着状態が続くはずです。向こうからはきっと仕掛けてきません。
I begin to work at integrating the virus as the conversation continues. I know for sure that Yashio Senpai will do it, even if it means pushing himself.
そのゲーム乗ってやるよ。
Just like how he saved me and Gunvarrel before.
それにかけよう。コナちゃん、再起動よろしく。
See? Told you so. It's also predictable that I unconsciously grin.
でもカイ、もしバレたら。
打ち上げ時刻までは
X マイナス3分です。
3 minutes. Okay. So we take away 1 minute for the reboot and we only have 2 minutes left. Oh god.
もうあとはないでしょう。
It has to be down up till the last second, doesn't it? Ugh.
カーブをお願い。
いい判断だ。
Yashio Senpai and Press Senpai are being all flirty. I'm jealous. As I think about wanting to join in, I furiously tap away at the phone droid resting on my knees. Program updating complete. Frau-chan is just too genius! Wow! Time for the system reboot. During the next minute, nobody will be able to do anything. All we can do is wait.
カイ、安心して。この1分、カイのことはうちらが守る。
Prez Senpai said, we. It's kinda embarrassing, but it also makes me a little happy.
じゃあキルバラシステムダウンするを。
I tap my phone droid with my finger, almost as if I'm praying to the powers that be. It's like, oh, pray to the kill ballad gods that this will work. And praying to the Kimijima Call anti-Kimijima Call virus as well. What was that noise? The kill ballad system on my phone droid looks like it's frozen. It's not working. The next minute, I can move Super Gunbuild 1 an inch. I can't move. I'm totally defenseless. My fingers are trembling. I clench my fists in hopes of keeping the shakes down. A wheezing sound comes from the back of my throat. Both my body and mind want more air. There's an intense pressure in my chest, causing me pain. It's like, how many more slo-mo attacks can he endure? My pulse is still out of control, and my entire body is drenched in sweat. I can feel the blood vessels in my body pulsating. It feels like the blood inside me is boiling. Each pulse feels like being stabbed with countless needles thinner than grains of sand. It's as if I'm drenched in blood. Like I'm going to lose my mind. I repeatedly open and close my fingers. Over and over. I keep it up until the trembling stops. There are bottles of fruit sour melon all over the floor. I pick one up, open the seal, and chug it. It's only then that I realize my throat was dry this whole time. The refreshing melon taste fills my mouth. It's quiet. I take a peek outside through the viewing window. Still there. Kaminagi remains still. Has she not noticed? Please don't notice. Please, please. If she does, it's over. I hate that all I can do is pray. Come on, hurry up. This 1 minute feels like eternity. Getting a little closer, are you now? You gonna slice me with that? Kaminagi takes a single step toward me. That might be Misane's way of verifying the situation. Yeah. She wants to see how I'll react. I check my phone droid. The system still hasn't rebooted. I have no idea how many seconds are left. Which means all I can do is just sit here. Kaminagi takes a second step. This time, it seems much more confident. And I still can't move. Then, Kaminagi slowly raises the giant blade it's holding. It takes an open-bodied stance.
まずい、気づかれた。
A third step. She begins to charge. Oh god. She's coming straight at me. Kaminagi's movement is nothing like that of a robot's. Why are you laughing, Kaito? Misane, are you looking at me? Are you thinking about driving a powerful combo into me? I sit down deeply in my seat.
来るなら来い。
Oh god.
受けてやるよ、ミザネ。ダメー。
Woo! Akio drives her scooter between Super Gunbuild 1 and Kaminagi. What are you doing, Akio? Oh god.
No baka!
Does she really think a scooter can stop that thing? You're just gonna get yourself killed! Akio! Kaminagi responds unexpectedly. Despite being mid-charge, it pitches forward and comes to a stop. Like, it's like as if like you have like a strap against your chest and you just kind of like have that sensation. Right in front of Akiho. About 5 meters away from her. Is Misane still somewhere in there? Just then, multiple trucks come driving into the launch complex. Oh my god! The cavalry to the rescue! Oh my god! They push forward as though to shield me. Like, I mean, this is like a suicide move. Oh my god. The trucks stop in front of Kaminagi. It's Doc's Unit C, yeah. They're honking up a storm.
システム再起動。
There we go.
待ってました。
I hold my phone droid up to chest height. The boot screen displays for a few seconds, then returns to the camera feed. Down at my feet, I can see Akiho and the trucks. In front of me is Kaminagi.
ラウンド3だ。
Round 3, start!
みんなどいて。
Akio and the trucks retreat from between Misane and I, almost like a receding wave. In their place, I advance. 1 step. 2 steps. There's nothing in my way anymore.
X-2 分です。
Oh god. Kaminagi sees me start to move and begins retreating, putting more distance between us again. You're still running? Like, stop running! I grit and grind my teeth.
ミサネ。
I shout out.
あんたのライトスタッフはどこ行ったんだ。言っとくけどな。俺はもう昔の俺じゃない。ミサネなんかには負けないからな。
Yeah.
だから逃げるな、チキン。
It's like, what are you, chicken? You chicken? Misune, come on, fight me! It stops. Kaminagi's retreating legs stop. They're no longer moving.
勝負だ。全一は俺がもらう。
カイ、
She spoke.
あなたが私に
Well, there's our confirmation. She is Tajarin.
勝つつもりでいるなんてとんだお笑いだわ。
Come on, Misune. A chill runs down my spine. Ooh, the music is really getting into me. This is it. This is the Misune that only I know.
だったら潰しに来なよ、昔みたいに。
Advance command.
年取って守りに入った？そんなの見さねえじゃないね。攻めてきなよ。すました顔して容赦なくパーフェクト勝ちしてくるようなエグさをもう一度見せてみなよ。見さねえわ。テレビに出て愛想振りまくタイプじゃないだろ。
Advance command.
近所の幼馴染の男の子、ゲームで容赦なくコテンパンにする大人げない女だったでしょ。敵の悪い妹に容赦なく平凡だって言い放って這い上がってくるのを期待してるド S の姉ちゃんでしょ。
Akio?
女子のくせにロボットアニメ好きで、こんなど田舎でマジで巨大ロボットを作っちゃおうと思って周りを巻き込んで実行に移す、そんなバカ女でしょうが。
Advance command. How many times am I gonna say this? Kaminagi was retreating before, but now it's advancing. We're about 10 meters apart. She'll be in range with the next step. My pile bunker's range, that is. But I'll also be in range of her blade.
カイ、
Yes?
これ以上好き放題言うと
I mean, sure, it's trash talk, but like, let him have his moment.
潰すわよ。
I'm getting hyped. I naturally start to smile. It's like I'm tripping out. From LSD? The same high I get when I face a tough opponent. It's like, yeah, I'm old school. I mentioned LSD. My mom was a hippie, so what of it? That feeling of my brain juices overflowing as I get hyped up. Of course, Misune was the first person to teach me this feeling.
やってみろよ。
For the last 7 years, I've dreamed of beating her. I know this is a worthless dream. I know it won't benefit me in the future. Nevertheless, this is a dream for him. It's entirely for my own self-satisfaction. But even still, it's my dream. I've come this far just for this. Advance command. Once again. I take a step. The last step. Hopefully I don't have to say that line again. that line is going to haunt me. Misane does the same. She doesn't try to pull back. Now that's the Misane I know.
Misane!
Ooh. Oh! Kaminagi leaps up. Its body is about level with my cockpit. Ooh. It's already swinging its blade down. Do something, Kaido. Please, please, please. Hang in there, paper armor. This is as true a 1-versus-1 match as possible. The cockpit shakes. Oh God. It's like I'm just looking at the left side of this, not left side, right side of the screen here. Jesus. The impact feels like my head got hit with a hammer.
Lucky!
Oh! Once again. Time slows down. Nonetheless, Kaminagi's blade slowly begins to cut into the cockpit. I can see the giant blade of death approaching my body. In less than 5 seconds, my body is going to be splattered all over the walls. The intense pain makes me want to writhe about. I feel blood start to trickle from my forehead. Even the pain is being stretched out. It's like my whole body is being twisted around, like I'm being ripped apart. All 5 of my senses are preoccupied with the pain. But none of that matters. You stopped, didn't you? You stopped moving, Misane. Lose the battle to win the war, eh? I'm sorry, I just had to take a minute to look at what's going on here. Just right through the chest. Jeez. The blade sinks into Super Gunbuild 1's body. As long as she holds onto it, Kaminagi can't move. Perfect. I feel like grinning as I punch in the command. The pile bunker is right smack dab in front of Kaminagi. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Get a taste of my pile bunker. I speedily input the command. Perfect. No mistakes. It's over. However, Kaminagi does something I didn't expect. It's like she knew what I was thinking. She lets go of the blade. I exit slo-mo. The pile bunker whiffs. My God. And Kaminagi lands on the ground. What does Kaido have to do? Jesus! It's thanks to her swift thinking that I'm not dead, but still. Did she read my mind? I'm not done yet. I hurriedly punch in an advance command. Super Gunbuild 1's thick leg takes a step forward. I'm virtually on top of Kaminagi. An advance at this range is effectively a kick. Or it should have been. Kaminagi once again reacts with insane timing and precision. As soon as it lands on the ground, it smoothly leaps backward. After dodging the kick, she tries to gain distance again. She's gaining distance. Kaminagi is pulling away. 10 meters. 20 meters. She uses her high jump to flee. If she gets away now, I'll never make it in time. Think! Your next move! While advancing, Super Gunbuild 1 slightly leans forward. That's right. My trump card. I've got a single attack that'll work in this 1 to 2 second block of time. The Gunvarrel Striker?
Haki!
Once again! As soon as I shout, the world goes silent. I find myself in a cold, unwelcoming space. Kaminagi is right in front of me. It's currently in mid-air after performing one of its high jumps. There's 20 meters between us. My pile bunker can't cover that distance. With one exception.
使えるのは一度きりだ。しかも使っちまったら、パイルバンカー自体が無力化しちまう。
Right now. This is the moment. I can land the hit. My Super Gunbuild 1's Gunvarrel full force all out attack. The flow of time resumes. Before me is Kaminagi. I'm locked and loaded. The command's already been input. Now go!
Ganbaru! Rank Striker!
There we go! Oh! The pile bunker launches at high speed. But once it extends out of its casing, it doesn't stop. It becomes a flying spear. No, if I'm gonna do this, I gotta do it right. This is Gunvarrel's ultimate rocket punch. It easily covers the over 20-meter distance to Kaminagi, who is currently incapable of moving mid-air. Finally, with its much smaller stature, Kaminagi collides with the punch in mid-air, loses balance, and crashes down. Down for the count! Even the Gunvarrel Striker isn't powerful enough to break through its armor. But still, we hit her! But that hit definitely worked. Kaminagi's one decisive weakness. The fact that the pilot hatch is on the front and said hatch is connected directly to the monitor. It's now dented inwards. I shot my rocket punch right at the spot on the hatch weakest to blunt force. Of course, it's dented.
バッテリー残量ゼロ。
Oh, we're out of battery.
今ので電力全部使い果たしたを。
Well then, Super Gunbuild 1 has stopped moving. I don't care. I don't need this robot anymore. Your move, Misane. Your eyes, your cockpit monitor should be busted. Which means you have one option. Kaminagi's hatch opens. The cockpit is exposed. And there, clad in a tight black pilot suit, is Misane. It's like, I wonder what's going through her mind. Oh, she's bleeding. She slowly removes her cracked helmet, letting her long hair out to blow in the wind.
お姉ちゃん。
Her eyes. They're like dead, aren't they? Just blank stare. They're looking straight up at me. The fighting spirit in those eyes is as strong as ever. Even with her sight crushed and the hatch open.
X マイナス30秒。
30 seconds? With less than 30 seconds remaining until launch, she's still more than willing to fight. In fact, she looks kind of angry. She's probably upset that she took a hit from the opponent she underestimated. That's right. She's not the same perfect, beautiful girl. The Misane that the world sees isn't the real one. I know who she is. She's that terrifying wall that stands in front of me. The woman who would show me no mercy, crushing me without giving it a second thought. She was a cold show-off who'd always go around corpse-kicking me. I believe this is the last tip. Corpse kicking. Ready for the test. All tips read. In fighting games, to cancel your win pose and attack the person who is down and has already lost. A truly immense wall. The very same wall that I sought to overcome. The wall I always wanted to climb over. What?
君島子捕捉した。
Do your thing, Frau. There he is, hovering over Misane. Kimijima-ko is like some kind of ghost.
X マイナス20秒。ヤシオさん。
Yes, Heidi?
ヤシオ先輩ヤシオ
Like everyone's calling him.
先輩。
ヤシオくん。カイ。
This is the end. I'll bury the dead here and now.
カキさん
What is he gonna do? Time goes still. I focus my aim. The fingers that were shaking only moments ago are now completely still. My heart is strangely calm. 20 seconds left. I can already picture victory in my mind. Now, it's time to unleash the finishing blow. Just one input. Inject virus. It's like a shock to the system. The flow of time still hasn't gone back to normal. During slo-mo, all sound should be gone. But yet Misane's voice is coming through. Why is that? Yet, in this soundless world, just now, I swear I could hear Misane's voice. I can't remember how to say "you're welcome" in Japanese. Misane. She's smiling. Sincerely, happily. She's looking at me and smiling. Long ago, back when I was still a kid, she gave me that same gentle smile when we'd play in Uchigaoka Park, waiting for a rocket launch. Misane. Sound returns to my world. The virus is shaped like a missile in AR. It flies straight into the cockpit of Kaminagi. The look on Kimijima's face as he's going in and out here, it looks like he's scared. Misane shouldn't be able to see it. And yet she doesn't avert her gaze. It's like she's accepting the attack herself. She doesn't tremble in fear. She simply smiles.
Kimijima 港に直撃。完成は権限者、君島港じゃなくなってます。
Excuse me?
ナイさん、打ち上げカウントダウン停止。
Oh, I get what she was saying now. The access... Kimijima doesn't have the access rights anymore. We can stop the missile. Rocket, excuse me. It's like my mind has been on missiles because of Sumeragi. I set my gaze to Black 1 sitting on LP1. Launchpad? Everyone holds their breath, waiting to see what happens.
間に合った。どうなったの？
I mean, it seems to have stopped. These few seconds feel like an eternity.
X プラス10秒、15秒。
X plus 10 seconds? 15 seconds. Oh my god.
プラスっていうことは、こちら天王寺です。打ち上げ中止コマンド通りました。
Yes!
ロケットは飛びません。作戦成功です。
I was so tense this whole time.
やったやったよカイ
What about Misane? She passed out? I looked down at the fallen Kaminagi, and inside of its open cockpit, Misane lies limp, unconscious. Right next to her stands Kimiji Mako, calm and composed. Even as his body is crumbling and falling apart, looks like the virus is working. Good. Yet for some reason, Kimiji Mako is smiling calmly, just like Misane earlier. His voice is by no means loud, but I can hear it clearly from my phone droid.
あと少しだったのに残念だよ。
Unfortunate for you, yeah. But it's fortunate for us and the rest of the world.
でもこれで終わりじゃないと思うな。すぐに第2第3の僕が世界のどこかに現れるだろうから。
Excuse me?
今回はたまたま君たちの行動がうまくいったけど、毎回そうなるとは限らない。
それでも
What does he mean by that? A second, perhaps even third me will likely appear elsewhere in the world? Like, another version of him? Or like, a disciple of his or something? I don't know, that could mean so many different things. I didn't think my words would reach him, but I can't not say it.
正義はきっと勝つらしいよ。
そうなのかい？
はあ。もう半世紀以上も前からさ、歴代のロボットアニメが俺たちにそう教えてくれてたじゃない。だから間違いないって俺たちの部長が言ってた。
Yeah.
なるほど。そうなのかもしれないね。
He whispers with something of a bitter smile on his face. And so, Kimiji Mako fades into dust. Now he's gone. Akio nearly trips over herself rushing to Kaminagi's cockpit. She gently places her ear against Misane's chest.
生きてるねえカイ
We did it, Akio.
お姉ちゃん無事だよ
My head is throbbing. The cockpit has seen better days. If I wasn't just a little late, I would have been sliced clean in half. I wiped the blood flowing from my forehead with my hand. My heart is beating so intensely that I feel like it could burst at any moment. My whole body is numb. I can't even hold up my phone droid. I sprawl out on top of the seat and take deep breaths. I don't really feel especially moved over becoming number one, but I am satisfied that I beat Misane. I absentmindedly gaze out at the horizon through my phone droid.
さあ帰ろう。みんなが待ってる。
The last 3 days, as long and turbulent as they've been, have finally come to an end. Oh my god. I am Zenichi? What? What is this trophy a reference of exactly? Alright. Oh my god. Whew. That was absolutely intense and crazy, insane, however you want to put it. I mean, good lord. I was like literally on the edge of my seat the entire time. Ay ay ay. The wind feels amazing. It honestly feels like the wind is always blowing on Tanegashima. The trailer with Super Gunbuild 1 loaded on it advances slowly down the national highway. No cars in sight. Compared to Michi driving the Thunder Emperor, Doc's driving is infinitely more comfy. We're riding along with the robot in the cargo bed, but feel no fear. We don't have the energy for that. With the battle over, everyone's dead tired. I'm bleeding from my head, and my body hurts like it's being torn apart thanks to repeated slo-mo uses. Right, how many times did we go into slo-mo? Like, Jesus. I think it was almost like 10 times? Said excessive attacks have completely busted me up. I had the craziest nosebleed earlier. If I don't get some serious rest, I'm probably gonna die. Thanks to the missile blasts, both Airi and Juna's clothes and faces are covered in soot. Oh, by the by, Super Gunbuild 1 is the most damaged of us all. The body's been crushed and ripped wide open. The end of the left pile bunker has been smashed in. The right pile bunker flew off somewhere and still hasn't been recovered. All things considered, this papier-mâché robot did one hell of a job. Yes, he did. We left cleanup at the TNSC to Uncle Senomiya. Right now, the Jackson folks are headed over, so they've got it handled. We left the wreckage of Sumeragi and Kaminagi at the Osagi launch complex. The police will recover them at a later date. Of course. Black 1 didn't get to space. So, yeah, what are they gonna do with Black 1 now? I just wonder that. In the end, we managed to save the whole damn world. Not that I was trying to be a hero or anything. He keeps denying that, but Kaito is the real hero in all this. I just don't like when things get all loud and crazy.
アキちゃん、いろいろありがとう。
え？何が？
例のスイッチのこと。
The button?
ためらわずに押してくれたでしょ。
Oh, right.
押すたびに胸が痛かったけど、カイが信じてくれたから。
And that belief goes both ways.
だからありがとう。アキちゃんのこと信じてよかったよ。
でも、もう二度とあんな無茶はダメだよ。
お前ら、ツイポ見ろ。見てください。
Look at Twipo? Frau's looking at her phone droid when she suddenly shouts at us. The whole world must be going crazy on Twipo. I mean, Michi said that he was going to be live streaming the whole thing, so...
すごい祭りになってる件について。
I bet it is.
祭り
I know she wants us to check it out on our phone droids, but I'm seriously too dead to even do that.
なんて書いてあるの？
I mean, we could check it later, I guess.
称賛の声ばかりですよ。
It's like, you're welcome, we're all now. Subaru's sitting in such a way as to protect his leg. He starts explaining things to us.
よくやったとか、ブラボーとか。
長深田先生がずっとニコ生で配信してましたよね。
Yep.
いいか、よく覚えとけ。先生はな、映像で記録するのが趣味なんだ。これ、豆知識な。
うるせえぞ光彦、お前の話はくどいんだ。
Doc shoots his spicy reply at Michi from the driver's seat.
先生って面白い人ですね。
Neat. Nice-on cheerfully laughs alongside Airi.
で、その配信を見てた100万人くらいの人たちが、ツイポからお祝いコメントを書いてくれてるんです。
100万人集まるとか異常。そんな生配信見たことないっつうか。
It's like 1 million people. That's crazy.
多分、ほとんどの人は状況を理解してないみたいでしょうが。
In the end, doesn't really matter.
中には、特撮映画のプロモーションだと思ってる人もいるみたいで。
Of course, they did.
本当に映画みたいでしたからね。
Yeah. I have no idea if the live stream will help or not, but some of the chaos around the world should die down now. Yeah. Himeji Mako, the mastermind behind it all, is finally gone. I turn my eyes toward Misane, still asleep leaning against Michi's shoulder. She has yet to wake up. It's possible that she may never wake up again. Well, I don't want to think about that possibility.
ねえ、カイ。うちがアネモネ号事件で意識不明になってた時、お姉ちゃんはずっとうちの手を握っててくれたんだ。
Akio gazes lovingly at her sister's face. Akio is now gonna reciprocate that with Misane.
だからうちもお姉ちゃんが目覚めるまでずっとそばにいたい。でね、お姉ちゃんが起きた時にこう伝えるの。うちはお姉ちゃんが大好きだよって。
You do that, Akiho.
ああ。
Yeah. Both Akio and I wanted to bring Misane into the hangar. In order to protect us, she chose to become the enemy of the world. That's a crime that can never be forgiven. But after 7 long years, she's finally home. The place where the Robot Club, the thing Misane created, was born. We wanted to bring her there. Silence has returned to Nakatanecho. It's a similar vibe to when we first sortied. But now everyone should know that the threat is gone. Did everyone who evacuated head back home? We haven't encountered a single car on the way back. Where did everyone go? It all clicks the moment we arrive at the old airport. Yes, I did, and it sounded like Sumio.
私も聞こえました。
滑走路の方からですね。
あれ見て。
Akio leans out from the cargo bed and points forward. Huh. Wow. Everyone is there. It's like Juna's brothers and her father and grandfather. Oh, there's a dog. I heart something. I really wish I could read Japanese. There. Everyone is together. They were waiting for us. Everyone is smiling, welcoming the Robot Club and Super Gun Build 1 home. Little kids, students from our school, men and women, old grandpas and grandmas. Could have just said grandpas and grandmas and not put old in front of that. JAXA employees, Subaru's dad, my parents, the vice principal, Candy-san. Oh, and now I see, Usui. Never really seen his parents, so I don't know what they look like. Where's Subaru's dad? Trying to... Oh, he's also behind the banner. Everyone is waving at us.
よくやったスバル
おかえりなさい。
よくやった
あきちゃん、ありがとう。
でかしたジュンナ見事だった
おかえりなさい。カイト、おかえり。
カイト、最高だ。
うちらには帰れるところがあるんだ。こんな嬉しいことないよね。
Yeah.
ああ、あきほちゃん、それ有名なセリフですよね。
Is it? We still have a place to go home to. What more could we want? That's a famous quote? Although maybe the famous quote gets a little lost in translation with the localization. I don't know.
お前ら、みんなに手を振り返してやれ。
デュー、だが断る。
ただいま
ねえ、お姉ちゃん。あんなにたくさんの人たちがうちらに言ってくれてるよ。おかえりって聞こえてたらいいな、お姉ちゃんにも。
I'm sure she can.
なあ、
Roll
ミサネ。
credits?
俺たちの夢は、俺たちのロボは、みんなの希望になってたよ。みんなの笑顔を守れたよ。
Oh man. Oh. A little different for the end credits here. This is cool though. Bunch of pictures. I like this. Oh man. The true end credits. Oh boy. Well. What a game. Seriously, what a game. I have thoroughly enjoyed this game. Phase 12 cleared. Ah, I saved their smiles. And there we go. All circles filled in now. Well, let's go down to extras here. Clear list. All done. Man, this game is, LPing it anyway, has taken me 234 hours to play through this. So I should have all the CGs now. Oh man, and that fight with Kaminagi, good lord, that was so tense. I mean, the whole thing was so intense. I mean, Sumadagi and Kaminagi were such a force to be reckoned with, and God. I already know that I have the whole sound library. How do I still have a one movie library locked? That's curious. Correlation diaphragm diagram, excuse me. Under the sky. So, when I first started the game, I did not look at the opening song. You know, so I was thinking of going ahead and actually looking at it now. It's like I figured react to this opening now that the game is all over. Oh man. And the reason why I didn't want to look at this initially was I didn't want to be spoiled by anything. You know, like who the characters were. And like, oh, they even have like likes listed. That's cool. It's like, of course I'm gonna have to actually like pause this. The AR cat ear thing. Of course I'm gonna have to pause through and look at what those different dialogues boxes say. This is such a cool song. Yeah, I'm honestly glad that I didn't look at this initially. This is a really cool opening. Nye. With the girl with the glasses wasn't that Frau's mom? Did they take some of the assets from the anime for this opening song? That was really cool. Really, really cool. TV animation mobile battler Gunvarrel wind pose. So, are these taken straight from the anime then? I only assume so. Gunvarrel blow. And these have to be from the anime. I also didn't want to look at these until now. Yeah. Sick. Alright. I'm still very confused of why one is still locked, though. How do I unlock that? I have all the tips. Well, that is Robotics Notes Elite. Final thoughts on the game here. I loved it. I really, really loved the story and the intrigue behind the mysteries that were given to me. Very well written game, I'd have to say. Then again, I knew this was part of a bigger universe, so I knew going into this that it was going to be, really well written because of me having already played through the Steins Gate games. So, I mean, I gotta say, this game was so much fun. So many interesting and engaging characters. I love all the girls in the game, even Frau, with her, kinks and her dirty mind. It's like I also love her. The guys, Kaito, Subaru, it's like they were cool. I do kind of wish that we had more time with Subaru. I mean, I feel like he kind of got the short end of the stick with learning, more about him. I mean, seeing that most of the game takes place from Kaito's point of view, we get basically character endings with all the girls, but of course we don't with Subaru. It is a shame that we don't really get too terribly much with Subaru, but hopefully with Robotics Notes Dash we get at least a little more. I mean, I'm just getting my feet wet with Robotics Notes. And I gotta say that I really, honestly enjoyed playing through this. And I'm so glad that I decided to Let's Play it. Even though that it took me so long to get through the game. I mean, I started this series back when it first came out over a year ago. And it's been quite the journey. I mean, I've had my ups and downs with this Let's Play. I mean, from some of the technical issues that I've had, especially with my webcam, my original webcam. I'm so glad I decided to upgrade to a different one. And, just some of the issues that I've had with OBS as well. But all the same, I wouldn't have it any other way. It's like I'm so glad that I got to experience this game with you guys. And for anyone who has gone through this game with me since the very beginning, since the very start, thank you for putting up with my slow pace. I know I'm slow at LPing. I mean, it's just kind of the nature of how I work as a human being, really, and how my mind works. I mean, trying to process everything that I'm given in any game, really, it takes some time. And, especially with a heavily story-driven game like a visual novel, definitely a lot to take in. And I'm really glad that I've had, for the past, what has it been, like 30, maybe 40 episodes, of having at least one person correct me on some stuff, and have opened my eyes to some of the nuances of this game, like Kagame Kagame, knowing what the lyrics mean. I mean, there's so many implications behind that last line of Kagame Kagame with the lyrics. So my plan with Robotics Notes Dash. So I'm going to take a little bit of a break from Robotics Notes. Last year for Halloween, around Halloween, I had decided to play through the Dark Pictures anthology Man of Medan, and I had mentioned in that LP that I was going to start playing the other two games after the holidays. And I want to stick to my promise with that, but I wanted to wrap up Robotics Notes first. So my plan is to start playing through Little Hope this weekend. So in conjunction with Little Hope, I'm going to start on a new series with playing through a game that I've been meaning to get around to playing very badly. It's like I've really wanted to get around to playing this specific game. I want to keep it a bit of a surprise, though. So I'm trying not to mention the game that I plan on playing for my next series. But all I will say is that it's going to be another visual novel. It's like I'm going to be playing a lot of visual novels, but I am interested in other games as well. Like the Dark Pictures anthology games, and other games as well. So that is my plan going forward here. Once I am done with A Little Hope and House of Ashes, if they don't take very long, like Man of Medan didn't take very long to LP, I more than likely will be able to get those two games done within like a couple of months at least. So once I'm done with those, I'll then start on Robotics Notes Dash, along with the other series that I'm going to play. So I hope that you'll all stick around with me to go through Robotics Notes Dash as well as my new series. I really did enjoy playing through this game, and I hope you guys all enjoyed watching me play through this as much as I enjoyed playing through it myself. And even if you already knew the story, or if you didn't, I thank you from the bottom of my heart to checking out my Let's Play. So I guess with that, I will stop things here now, and I'll see you guys all in the next series, whether it be Robotics Notes Dash, or my other series that I'm going to be playing, or Little Hope. Thank you all for watching, and if you enjoyed the video and want to see more, like, favorite, and claw that subscribe button to become part of the pack. And as always, everyone, I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, wherever you may be.